Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Georgia State Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Georgia State Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down coming up. Looking for space. It's Jefferson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on third down for this offense. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Chanticleers headed quickly to the line.
know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The shot that clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And the shot to clear send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. And the Panthers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, what a move to get open. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Provo. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver...
Turning it on! He's at the tip, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Reads it, fires complete. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Takes the handoff. It's Burgess. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. On the move at the 30. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. The shot that clears come to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Got his man downfield. Smashes through the tackle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Chanticleers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Chanticleers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal. Looking for the tie with the extra point. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence. Big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
For wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Pulls it in. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this off, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Georgia State! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Chanticleers moving quickly to the line. Quick strike complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 4.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Chanticleers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On the ground, it's Burgess. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Number 11. The that thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. He'll pull it on the read. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The extra point here would tie the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Return goes out of bounds.
Split backs here. On the ground, it's Jefferson. Got room to work. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Landry. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something. First down in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes a catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. To the ground with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the shot that clears are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On target.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The shot that clears come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the shot that clears decide to punt it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to make the tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off-play action on first down. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the shot that clears want to pick up the tempo. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Number 18, on to punt and away.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean,
and it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Direct snap. And some room to work. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense, it just gave you a good stop. They need another one for it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Well, and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. And you can tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Chanticleer's in the hurry-up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Panthers. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
24, Coastal Carolina, 21.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the run, it's Burgess. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Floats it out in space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. The kick is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity of this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. Smashes ahead. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The screen, he can go. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get 1st downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. The offense lining up for a first down play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And they'll take a knee.
And through 4 games, they're now done the first third of their season. They're sitting at 3-1. Offensively, you just get the feeling they're finding a rhythm. They're establishing their identity. They know who they want to be, and they're putting players in position to make plays. I expect this offense to continue taking strides, and by the end of the year, they've got a shot to be one of the best units in the nation.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.